Hola, ¿cómo están?
Bien.
Muy bien, gracias.
¿Cómo se llaman?
Me llamo Kirk y soy de los Estados Unidos, de California.
Sí.
Me llamo Kristen y soy de United States.
I know that you came with your children here.
Yes.
And how was the experience?
It's been generally positive. It was a very big change for them coming from the States to a new environment, but that's really why we wanted to do this, to give them exposure to new things and new cultures. So they've, I think, for the most part, handled it very well, and we've noticed a lot of interest in picking up Spanish and learning new things. So it's been great so far.
How old they are?
Our son is 7 and our daughter is 4.
Wow, so for the one is 4, probably for her it's easier to pick some Spanish word? Or is the opposite?
That's what we thought would happen, but she is, our son actually is showing a lot more interest in learning than our daughter.
Although it was interesting, the other night, she woke up in the middle of the night and she was crying, agua, agua.
No.
So it's really starting to sink in. So.
Yeah.
Well, and for you, how do you do when you are here in classes? Who take care of your children?
You want to go?
Yeah, we actually found a jardín infantil, which is like a preschool, very close to here, about a block away, where we drop the kids off in the morning. And it was tough because we went and met with the director who spoke absolutely no English, and our Spanish is still very low. So we were trying to communicate how we were going to school here and we wanted to have our kids go there. And she was very nice and very simpático, and took a lot of time trying to work with us and explain to us what was going on. So it's worked out well. So it's a block away. We drop them off in the morning. We come here, we do our classes, and then we pick them up in the afternoon.
Oh, excellent.
And while we're getting Spanish, the kids are getting Spanish as well, because they only speak Spanish there.
And why do you choose Chile?
Do I do that one again?
No, go ahead.
Well, we knew a few people that had come down here and done studies abroad, and they really enjoyed it, had nothing but good things to say about Chile. And we had looked at some other places, but ultimately we felt this is a very comparable country compared to where we're coming from, where we can learn Spanish and feel comfortable about the development of the country. And lastly, of course, the visas are very liberal here, so we can get a long-term visa, which is what we're looking for.
Yeah, and I think just to add to that is, Chile is such a geographically diverse country, and there's so many different regions of Chile, and there's the mountains, there's the beach, there's the northern dry part, there's Patagonia, and one of the things we want to do while we're here is travel a lot and really get to experience all the different types of environment that Chile has to offer. So we're really looking forward to that.
So do you have plans to travel after study?
Yeah, we're actually going to travel and study at the same time. So right now we're in Santiago, and then next month we're actually going to jump up to Peru, and then we're going to come back to Chile, and we're not sure if we're going to be in Santiago or Viña, and then after that we're going down south for a while.
Sound good.
Yeah.
And why do you choose Acela to study and learn Spanish here?
Well, I think what attracted us to Acela is actually the biggest thing that helped was that there was an jardín infantil very close by. We could drop our kids off. But in terms of the school itself, we've been studying Spanish in the States for a while, but we needed an environment where we could continue to not just practice our conversation, but get some of the grammatical rules and more formalized structure in a classroom environment, which Acela certainly offers, but also the chance to do conversation and be able to learn in an environment with other people who are at your same level, so you don't necessarily feel restricted from being able to speak. It's just a good environment to be able to continue the studies that we're doing in the States.
Excellent. Are you going to also study in Peru?
Yes, we are, with Acela.
Oh, nice. And what
Which
about?
is actually another reason why we chose Acela, because we thought that it would be good to be able to get up to see some sites in Peru. We knew that Acela had a sister school there or another location there, so that's our plan, is to actually do another month with Acela in Peru and Cusco.
And how is your experience so far here at the school?
It's been great. Learned a lot.
The asado last night was riquísimo.
Yes, I was here. You missed the wine tasting.
We did miss the
Oh,
wine
yeah,
tasting.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there are some things that we unfortunately cannot really take part of because we have 2 young children. So, like, wine tasting would have been great, but we wouldn't have anybody to watch our kids while we're doing the wine tasting. So there's that part. But we brought them to the asado last night, and you know they had fun playing taka-taka while we were out here eating the carne. So yeah, it was good.
Okay. Muchas gracias.
Yeah.
And I don't know, okay.